Hi, I'm Ebon.
And I'm William.
And welcome to another episode of the Thick and Thin Podcast. Welcome back to another week of our faces or voices, depending how you're listening to us.
Yeah. It's been an eventful week. I think the big thing for us was the Apple announcement.
Oh, yeah.
I know, that did happen this week. It seems so long ago.
It does. A whole lot of things happened. We started that book, the Apple announcement.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. We could talk a little bit about that, even though we haven't finished it yet. So it's not like we can give a review, but
True.
Where do you want to start?
I don't know, you pick.
Well, the book is fantastic so far.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really fun.
And for those of you who don't know, we're talking about Dan Brown's The Secret of Secrets. It also dropped on Tuesday. He is the author of Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons fame. And this book so far is fantastic.
Which, if you haven't read the Da Vinci Code, you definitely should. Mm-hmm. It's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I was blown away. Did we talk about it on here? I think we did.
I think so.
I don't know. I was blown away by it. It's so good. But this one... And here's the thing, he like, all of his, like, Robert Langdon books have, like, a different vibe and, like, a different, like, thing to them. Like, it's not all just, like, religious connotation. I mean, there's a couple of them that do. I mean, well, they do tend to involve, because that's what Langdon does, is, like, religious symbology. Yeah. So it usually ties into that, but, like, Origin... was mind-blowing. That book was fucking awesome, man. It was awesome. Makes you think. That's the thing, is like, it makes you think about, I don't know, like, I don't want to say too much in case people read them, but Origin made me think.
I mean, I kind of feel like the subject matters of all of his books makes you think about, like...
It's a different perspective.
Yeah, it makes you think about... Things on a worldly scale and just
things
how
that you thought you knew as fact is like, oh yeah, that's not really how things go, man. Like he impresses me. And like we were talking about at dinner the other day, he sticks his landings so well. The endings are so satisfying and so good, which is usually the downfall of a story or a book or a TV show, like we've seen so many times. Game of Thrones, Dexter, you know, except for like Breaking Bad, maybe. I guess there's an argument there that it ended well, but I even think some people would be like, it was okay. Okay. But his, I mean, tens on the land, you know, like, it's so good. And don't watch the movies.
Well,
just don't do it.
Here's the thing.
Just skip them. You don't need to.
No,
you don't need to watch it. If you read the books, you don't need to watch it.
Here's the thing. If you're inclined to want to do both, watch the movie first. Because if you read the book first, you most likely, in every situation, will hate the movie. So if you want a chance of liking them both, watch the movie first.
I hated the Da Vinci Code movie when we watched it.
But that's because you had just freshly read the book.
I know, but like they just butchered it. They really did.
For me, there was a greater space of time from when I read it to watching the movie. So I still liked the movie. But knowing me and just my experiences of reading a book and then freshly going to watch the movie, more often than not, I hate the movie.
Like Harry Potter nailed it.
True. But that's an anomaly, I think.
That is true.
Yeah. So, like I said, if you're inclined to want to read these books, watch the movies first. I mean, he only has two movies and a TV show, but
if you do that, then you know the ending. And, like, you know, like, the kind of twist and the turn.
Okay, but if you read the book, then you're going to know the ending of the movie. I mean, you're going to know the ending regardless.
Don't watch the movie.
No, everybody wants to compare. If they've read the book and they know it's a movie, you're going to want to watch it.
I thought that the movie was going to be better. That's why I wanted to watch it.
I still think the movie was good.
Like, I'm curious to read Angels and Demons, even though that's going to be, like, the last one that I read.
Is it really? Oh, you're going to give it some time?
Well, I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna read The Lost Symbol,
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know that story yet.
Oh, then we can watch that show too. Well, then you're
There's
probably
a Lost Symbols show?
A Peacock did like a limited series show. Actually, I kind of want to watch it before you read it because then you're probably going to hate it. I've read it years ago, so I've probably forgotten stuff. But
it's a short series, like a season, like a mini series,
like a 6 to 8 episodes. It's not Tom Hanks in the role though.
Ah, fuck it, I don't want to watch it. Tom Hanks or die for Robert Langdon. He's the perfect Robert Langdon.
He is, and I was surprised that they were doing something that didn't have him. But this guy did all right. I mean, I watched like 3. I got 3 episodes in and then got distracted by something else. He wasn't awful.
I would just rather get the story through the book.
I mean,
I don't want to know the.
Well, maybe you should read the book. That way you can refresh my memory of some of the fine details when we watch the series.
Now I just pick it apart like I did Da Vinci Code.
That's fine.
You were so pissed when we were watching it, and I'd be like, "That's not how they there's this," and you were like, piss pressing pause, and I'd be like, "Wait, in the thing," and you were like, "Oh my god."
It just was, the book isn't as fresh for me as it was for you. At this point, I remember the overarching main points. The fine details are fuzzy for me.
I didn't even think Tom Hanks's performance in that was that good.
Really?
Yeah, no. Like, the delivery of the lines was like kind of stale and like almost like he was like, "What's the line?" Okay. And like then they shot it like I don't know. It wasn't, I don't know, he didn't seem as like, what's the word? Like enthusiastic as I think Robert Langdon would actually be about the things that he was divulging.
But that's the thing. Robert Langdon is not like the excited kind of personality. He's an intellectual. He loves like the nerdy. Tango, stop. Tango. He loves like nerdy aspects of things. He takes joy in things, but it's not like unbridled glee. Like that's not his character. And I feel like
but when it's his thing, then he I feel like he at least would be, I don't know, like, you know, someone that's like, you get them talking about something that they really like and they just naturally get excited. Like that didn't happen.
That's not the vibe I got from any of the books. That
I did, especially at the beginning of this one, when he's like at the speech and she like puts him on the spot and he kind of like stops her from taking the microphone back. He's like, "I'm gonna get my 2 cents
but
in."
I mean, I still feel like it was a subdued kind of excitement. It wasn't like,
no, I don't expect that, but I don't know. There's a specific kind of excitement when like a teacher is teaching something that they really enjoy. You know, like I there was a few professors in college that like I can think of right now that I was like, "Oh, you really love this shit."
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? And it's not a matter of like they're hopping up and down and like, yeah, like I do with sports, you know. They don't treat it like that. Fair. But there is a beaming
joy aspect of it.
Yes, and I didn't get that vibe from him in that movie. I think Angels and Demons, he's probably better.
That was his second movie in that role.
Yeah. Because I remember really enjoying Angels and Demons.
I don't know. Maybe after you read the book, you might not.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. Doesn't The Secret of Secrets sound like it's going to be like the last book?
Kinda. Like it's the big reveal.
Yeah. Dogs are falling apart. Anyway.
All right.
So, yeah. So
speaking of,
we'll let you know how this book ends.
Yes,
We're
for sure.
A third of the way through.
Right about, yeah. Whiskey, are you okay?
Cut it out, you attention whore.
Speaking of things sticking the landings, I went and saw the last Downton Abbey movie.
Oh yeah.
And perfect wrap up to the series. Julian Fellows again. He put a perfect end to the series.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's like, again, like that's so rare with stories to have like, oh, that was a satisfying end.
Yeah. Well, I think
like whatever.
Fans were afraid that the last movie, the movie before this, was the end, and I mean, it wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't like as satisfying as this one. I mean, because well, it's not a spoiler because obviously people know that she died in real life, Maggie Smith. So her character died in the second to last movie. So that kind of felt like, oh, it's like an end of an era kind of thing. But this one, fantastic.
I've heard about Downton Abbey for a long time, and it's always one of those where I'm like, I would probably enjoy that.
It's like a historical. It starts with the fallout from the sinking of the Titanic.
That's interesting.
And then it goes for...
What a strange...
Well, the quick and dirty, the family, the Earl of Grantham that presides over this house, his heir was on the Titanic. And so now it's like, I have no heir, who's going to come after me kind of thing.
Damn, that's that's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is the same writer maker as Gilded Age, which you know I've been geeking over. So
well, you're rewatching it.
Yes, because it's that good. It's that good.
But I don't know, like I've just never, for whatever reason, never just like been like, oh, let me watch this.
Yeah.
You know, but it does seem like something that I would probably enjoy. Is there violence? Not like Game of Thrones level violence, but
I mean, there are a few, like, once it gets to, like, World War One, there are a few, like, battle scenes, brief, but it's not overwhelmingly so.
Yeah.
Tango! Jesus Christ, what is on your mat that he's...
My feet sweat.
Ew. Honestly, I think of the two, I think you would enjoy Gilded Age more because it has a lot of that, like, industrial revolution history, railroads and Vanderbilts, and I think you probably would like that a little bit more. Not to say you wouldn't like Downton Abbey, but, yeah. But they're both fantastic.
I know you would sit down and watch both of them with me
100%.
again, so
Anytime.
Yeah. Yeah, we went and got food beforehand. I got Sbarro pizza because we were at a mall food court because that's where the movie theater is.
Yeah.
And I haven't had Sbarro in so long. It was so good. And malls are dead.
Yeah,
dying.
That mall food court was sad.
Yeah, I mean there was like 5 empty spots.
Yeah, something like almost half. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And the stuff that was in there, it's like that's an odd thing.
Yeah.
To like be successful.
Yeah.
Still. Like,
yeah.
I mean, like Charlie's Philly steaks. It's like who's getting a Philly cheesesteak? Like, I don't know. Like at a mall, like that's such a strange thing.
They had like a Subway. They have hot dog on a stick.
Yeah, if you wanted Subway, there's definitely one right down the street.
Yeah, the Charlie's cheesesteaks. I don't think unless that's not a place I would frequent, but I haven't heard that there exists another one.
Of course,
elsewhere.
If you want a cheesesteak, I don't know where else you would go.
I mean, there's like a mom and pop one. I know in Hesperia, but
so far
it's not that chain, so I don't know if that chain exists elsewhere.
I mean, I'm sure it's in other malls.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Down the hill.
And then there's Sbarro. There's a Mongolian grill place. There's what is Maido Japan called now? Kobe. Yeah.
Kobe after Bryant, rest in peace.
Or beef. Yeah.
No, it's definitely after the basketball player.
Okay. And then there was like a smoothie kind of boba spot.
Yeah, that stuff makes sense. Where it's like I can get this and I can go walk around and shop. You know, like that makes sense. Even like corn dog on a stick, it's like all right, you can walk and eat. You know that, but like hot dog on a stick. But
that's the name of the chain. It's a corn dog. No, I was just trying to correct the name of the place.
But you also said they have like cheese on a stick. Dude, that makes me want to throw up.
I've never tried it, and I'm
I
trying to remember.
I don't know why, because I love like mozzarella sticks.
I'm trying to remember. Is it battered like a mozzarella stick, or I can't remember.
It has to be.
I can't honestly
because it's something that has to hold it together, right? Or else it would just like.
I mean, they probably do it frozen.
But it has to be heated up.
Yeah,
it's
but
not a cheese sickle.
True, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we should try it one day.
We should. I do want to try it. Like, I don't know that I've ever had like a true Philly cheesesteak.
Really?
I don't think so.
I had one.
I've had like the Subway version, but yeah, that's not.
I had one in Philly.
Oh, well, that's the place to fucking do it. Well, they put Cheese Whiz on there as like sickos.
It's, to me, it was overrated. That's probably why I'm not a big fan of cheesesteak stuff, because it's messy, it's greasy. I don't know if you remember, if you're a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fan.
That's how I describe people from Philly too. Greasy and messy.
And he describes the best Philly cheesesteak as like you can see through the bag because of the grease stain, like it bleeds out.
See, to me, that does appeal to me.
It's just a bit much.
You're just not a fatty, so like you don't, you know what I mean? Like
it's not bad, but it's just not good enough to warrant the 75,000 napkins you're gonna need eating it. So yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? The Apple thing. So, Apple unveiled their new AirPods, watches, and phones on Tuesday. Impressive lineup. Besides, like the watch was just like, like it's an improvement.
If you got the 9 or 10,
you don't need
the 11's not that impressive.
But the new AirPods are sick, dude. Those are impressive as hell.
You know how I am with the fit of Apple earbuds in general, but I'm like, damn, if they could like be comfortable, I'd be tempted.
And I've never tried the Pros. I just have like the normal,
which you'd probably
twos, I think.
If you fit the normal ones fine, the Pros will be fine.
Well, they have adjustable. They have different size cone things.
Tips. I remember. Well, maybe you didn't know. I tried them the first generation in the early days of the pandemic and tried them, and they were back in the box being shipped out the next day to return them.
They came with different size tips, condoms too?
The Pros,
Condom tips?
But they still were not, they weren't comfortable enough for me to justify $250 for them.
Right.
So,
But with the new ones, like the fact that you can like track your workout through them,
which is weird because I'm like,
weird.
Is there your pulse bleed in your ear?
You've never had like a moment. I'm trying to think like when it happens. Like I guess like maybe like when if you ever get like hit or like I don't know, like you can like feel your heartbeat in your ear. You've never had that experience.
I have that kind of tinnitus in my right ear that I can hear the whirring of my pulse, but I didn't think like the pulse is actually enough to like.
They
track on an earbud.
Don't need much. Like I'm like when they started talking about it, I was like, no, yeah, this makes sense. Like it strangely makes sense. Like I would never think to like do that, but like that does make sense.
That's crazy to me.
It's so impressive. And like the fact that you like wouldn't need your watch to like lift weights, because that's what I brought up to you is like sometimes like you know like a kettlebell workout, sometimes you're flinging it over your wrist and you're like putting it on the backside and it's like you don't really know what to do with your watch.
Interesting.
So it's like yeah, it would be nice to like have the option to like take my watch off, put it on the charger while I go for a run or something like that. I don't know, like, or you just don't have to buy a watch, period. And you can track your workouts.
Interesting.
So like they're just giving you like different options to be able to access the fitness part of it. Yeah. And I thought that was really cool. The big thing obviously is like the translator.
The live translation. Yeah.
Dude, that shit was cool. Like they've been talking about it for a while now, but this was like, if this works the way they say it does, this is a game changer.
Well, it was cool, like in the little video or whatever, they showed a person with the AirPods on and they were like in another country and the person from like they were at like a vending kind of situation. Yeah. And the person started talking to them and it did like the live translation. So the person wearing it heard it in English. And then what was cool was that the person wearing the AirPod, why is everybody licking right now? The person wearing the AirPods could say something back in English and then it would translate it on the phone to show the person at the market. I was like, cool. What? And then the next thing that they showed was like, if both people happen to have AirPods and speak different languages, it's like you're in the fucking, NATO meeting and you got your own headphones with your live translation. I was like, that's cool. It's
so crazy.
I've seen lots of posts for women be like, ooh, the nail salon finna be lit.
Yeah.
Which is funny to me. But
yeah, it's like, I wonder like what languages they're going to have. Like, do you think they can do every language out there? Like, they kind of have to be able to,
well,
right?
I assume so because, obviously they might miss some like, obscure dialects and colloquialisms. But I mean, there's already a Apple Translate app.
Right.
So I imagine... that data has just been curated and made better for this purpose now.
I just wonder if it's going to end up being like you ever see like the posts of like signs in China where it's like it's in Chinese and then it's in English, but it's like, don't put your chicken in the, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think that's what you mean.
Well, I mean, those are, I guess, like euphemistic things. Like, we have things that we say that if somebody whose English is not their first language would be like, what? Like, if we just been like, okay, don't count your chickens before they hatch, it'd be like, what? What does that mean?
Yeah, but it's never even like that coherent. It's very like jarring. I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, obviously, I think like certain languages will translate easily, like your Romance languages, for instance, French, Italian, Spanish. Like those, they won't have a problem with. Right. But I wonder if like your Russia, like any of your like Eastern Bloc languages, Middle Eastern languages, I can see like being an issue, and also like any Asian language is like just so vastly different.
Well, and there's so many like splinters off. There's so many different dialects within a language. It's like how nuanced. Like for instance, will they know like Mexican Spanish and Castilian Spanish?
Right.
It's not.
Is your Siri gonna have a lisp when it's talking in the? Like people in Spain, they like talk with a lisp.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like part of the dialect.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It's weird.
Okay. But yeah, so like
España. It's like everybody sounds gay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
España.
Yeah. It's true.
I never noticed. But yeah,
why
just
would you?
I mean, you always hear.
How many people do you know from Spain?
None. But I mean, I'm sure I've had to watch a movie where somebody was in Spain and that was depicted in something.
Yeah, but they probably didn't
do the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Americans would be like, look at this homo, Gosh. We don't get the nuance, so they just I don't know, or they just do it in English and have like a Spanish accent, that's fair. You know what I mean? Anyway,
so that's after the AirPods.
That's the cool AirPods are very cool.
Phones. Watch. Oh, we already talked about briefly.
Yeah, the watch was
Yeah.
just a new watch. Probably more durable, I guess. And the screen is thinner or whatever.
Yeah.
The whole thing, I think, is thinner.
Is it? Oh,
I
probably.
think they said it's like the thinnest one yet, which.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like I've never like had my watch and been like, I wish this was thinner.
Yeah, me either.
Like, I've never thought that. The phones, I thought they had a pretty impressive lineup. I think the Air, like the normal model, they have great colors. First of all, on the
that's
on
probably
the
its only.
Yeah, I mean it's a base model.
Yeah.
I mean and for what it is, it's for most people it's gonna be fine. Like it's gonna be perfectly fine. Like how many people genuinely do like video editing and stuff like that on their phone? Like not many people. They just take pictures, they scroll Instagram and you know what I mean? Like they probably don't even play games. Like that's the thing that they always push is like, oh, with these like CPUs and GPUs, your gaming experience will be
smooth
and it's like, who really, if you're a gamer,
you're playing it somewhere else.
Yeah, you're playing on a console or you're playing on a PC. Like you're
I could see the big screen models maybe leaning into the gaming because you have a little bit more real estate. Maybe it's almost equivalent to like a Switch, size wise. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know, but unless you have like joysticks, like an attachment to go with it, it's like I don't know, touchscreen stuff
doesn't feel as accurate.
I have never played a mobile game where I was like, this is the shit. Like this is like next level, like awesome. Like I can't put it down. Like I want to keep playing. Like never. I've never had that.
My favorite mobile games, Apple mobile games, have been more on the iPad than the phone. Like like The Room or like Monument Valley, where you can appreciate the graphics and the details and zoom and look around. But
it's not like. It's not like graphic intensive where it's like constantly changing. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, like needing a high refresh rate or something.
Right, exactly. Right. So it's like, I don't know why they continue to push that so hard.
Someone must be, I don't know.
I think it's probably
kids.
It's probably the best way to market your like faster chips and stuff.
That's fair.
Is like through gaming, because that in theory will be the most intensive part.
That's fair.
But yeah, so they came out with the new iPhone Air, which was surprisingly impressive as well. I
like it.
I was more impressed by it than I thought I was going to be.
I think the aspects that I technically found impressive are still going to be present on the other two models. The thinness, which, you know, like the center stage, like the front camera and all that, like I thought that was pretty cool. But
that'll be in the other models.
Yeah, exactly.
Too, yeah.
So I don't like the body style of the Air because it doesn't look like an iPhone. It looks more like a Pixel.
The Pros don't really look like an iPhone.
Yeah, they look more like them than the Air does. I mean, they still have the 3-camera
block. It's just a
block.
thicker version of it.
No, but like the back of the Airs like have this like it has one lens and like this band across. It looks like a Google Pixel.
So does the Pro.
No, but it still has this configuration of lenses.
Oh, sure, it just has more lenses, but it still has the bar.
I don't know. The Air to me doesn't look right. The second aspect of it looked too thin. It looked like breakable thin.
They said it was durable.
And
more durable than
then just knowing that
phones.
technically the Air is replacing the Plus model of the base, you know, like back in the day, like it used to be like 16 and then 16 Plus, which they're the same under the hood, but a bigger screen. So this Air is replacing the Plus, but so it's like, it's big. And I mean, we're talking like,
it's thin.
It's thin. Like if you
but
look
I find that cool.
To me, like when you look at your buttons on the side, it's like the width of the button. And I don't know, I don't know.
When you put a case on it and it's the size of a normal phone.
I cannot wait to when, you know, a week or two really when it's in folks, you know, because remember back, what was it? It was like the 6 Pluses, the bend gate.
They were bending.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if these are going to bend like that.
Man, you'd think after that they would be like, all right, let's test
leave
this.
Well, I hope they did, but I don't know. If dudes get it, because dudes are known to put it in their front pockets, because y'all guys' pockets are deeper than women's pockets. I'm curious, with dudes in particular, put that phone in your pocket and sit down. Is that shit gonna bend?
Yeah. But the thing about the Air is that light gold color. That is so good. It's so good.
I mean, I had it back in the 5S days. So.
No, you had rose gold.
No, the first gold model with the 5S was like that champagne, like light gold, which almost is identical to that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The gold that I remember in the 5s was like obnoxious gold.
No, that was subsequent ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about, but no, this one the best way I could describe it was like champagne. It was like pale, but like a hint of gold. It was perfect.
I liked it. When I first saw it, I was like, ooh. That caught me. I was like, oh, that's nice. I liked it. I liked it a lot, and it'll go with my chains that I'm gonna get inevitably. Don't look at me like that.
Look at you like what?
You think I won't?
I'm not going to answer that because anytime you phrase a question like that, you're taking it as a challenge.
It sounds like a challenge.
I didn't answer.
You don't have to.
Oh, here we go.
No, that color stood out to me, and I was like, that looks nice. It's not like an obnoxious gold, so to where it's like shimmering.
Yeah,
like
that would
when
be too much.
Yeah, when it doesn't glint, you know, like I don't want my phone to glint. So I thought it was cool. I'm trying to remember what the other colors were. Obviously, there was like the black, and there was like a
white, black,
and then the gold,
and there was like a light blue, like a baby blue almost.
Okay, yeah,
because I think there were 4 colors.
It's like meh.
Yeah,
if you're like a stay-at-home dad or something, maybe you can get that one. I don't know.
I don't know. Looking at just the color arrays for the different models, it feels like the Air is the Air is tailored towards people that don't want to don't like anything flashy, or maybe like an older person that wants a big screen and no frill. I don't know. Doesn't want any loud colors.
I find it interesting that they don't just do the same colors across all of them.
I thought that too, but I started noticing that. Sorry, I need to take a drink. I started realizing, I don't know, a few years ago that you can tell what demographic they're trying to market to based on the colors available. So like, Bo. So like originally
Everybody's got a shout out today.
I know, right? So originally, I want to say when they rolled out the pro models, because the pro models used to have, I want to say the first 2 years were like the boring. It was like black, white, and maybe a gold, or, you know, it didn't have any fun colors. And it almost seemed like they were marketing it toward like the professional, like, you know,
right.
Someone who's, you know, in the industry, they're going to they don't mind plunking down the extra money, but they, you know, want the top specs or whatever. Not in the base models were the fun colors, which are teenagers and you're whatever. And even like the inexpensive one, they used to have like the E model or the C model.
SE.
Yeah. You know, they would kind of come, well, not that I'm even going back. Do you remember the C's?
Oh, yeah.
They had like bright fun colors, and they were like the least expensive model. So at some point with the pro models, they started realizing, oh, more people than we realize want these. It's not just the professional. So I don't know if you noticed, they started coming out with funner-ish colors. And now, you know, based on the newest lineup, obviously. So with this new drop, it's like, oh, the 17, the regular 17s are for the young folks.
Right.
The Airs are for the older folks or no frills folks that want bigger real estate, you know, don't necessarily need all the bells and whistles. And then the Pro is for like, you know, the people but older than teenagers and 20s and younger than, you know, our parents' age.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so the Pro model, for those that missed it, come out with a burnt orange color. So it was like black, burnt orange, and like a deep
it's not
blue.
Black. There's no black.
There's no black?
Yeah,
what was the other one?
It's silver.
Oh.
Because that's been a big thing people are talking about. It's like, this is the first time there's no black in a Pro model.
Huh, interesting.
So it's silver, orange, and blue.
And blue, like a dark blue. Which you already pre-ordered your orange iPhone. Woke up at 5 a.m. to order it.
Don't be shouting me out.
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna get the blue one because the orange, while it's pretty and it looks cool, it's a bit much.
I'm a person that actually wears orange, so I don't consider
I wear orange.
Oh yeah, duh. I mean, but you don't wear you wear orange accented things.
Wow.
Like you'll have something with like a little bit of orange trim.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in.
I
know you have one jersey.
Shirt. Well, oh yeah, the jersey.
And then
you
used to have.
But I'd never
hoodie.
wear that jersey.
True.
But even then, it would be like those oranges probably won't match. Like if I'm wearing full orange and then I have the orange phone, it's gonna be a different shade.
But I'm just saying, like,
so,
I'm the type of person.
Stuff I feel like is probably better to use it with, but
no, I'm just saying I chose orange. I'm not averse to bright colors in general. So
right.
That's just my personality, I guess. But
yeah. Plus, like you pointed out, if you get the orange one, I get the blue one. It's Tigers colors, so we're a Tigers couple, whether you like it or not. Yeah. And the Pro model, dude, when they were like showing like the camera capabilities, I was like, this is insane, dude. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
When they did that zoom demonstration, because it goes up to like 8 times zoom, or however, 8x, whatever the proper terminology. You know, have you seen those posts? I think I see the most on Instagram where it shows you like a wide shot of something and then it zooms in and then it zooms in. You're like, say it's like, I don't know, a house. I'm oversimplifying. You're outside of a house and then it zooms into a window and you see this couple sitting in the window and it zooms in more and then you see like a reflection in the glass that they're drinking in and you zoom in more and then you see the couple reflected, and so they did this demonstration to demonstrate how much zoom capability. It was just like, it's like, oh my God. And it's still at the max zoom, historically, like, have you ever maxed out your zoom and it tends to be like pixelated
Grainy,
and kind of grainy? This wasn't. It was really impressive.
It was super impressive. Yeah. Pretty crazy. And it was almost to the point where I was like, I don't think I need that. Like, this isn't for me. That's why I was genuinely I was thinking about getting the Air, because it was like, I think this will be just fine for what I use it for.
Yeah.
But I don't know, for like just like an extra $100, better battery life, like video playback is it's like an extra like 12 hours or something. Like, it's a lot better, because they made something smaller so that they could increase the size of the battery. They did that for the Air, and they're like, well, fuck it, we'll just put it in the Pro too, so it has a bigger battery.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just like, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Well, there's a point where it's like, why wouldn't I spend the extra $100?
The thing I worried about with you when you seemed like you were considering with the Air is the battery life.
Yeah.
Because
I'm bad about my battery.
You go through battery life, and what stood out to me in the launch was like with the 17 and then the Pro, they specifically gave a number battery life, and then for the Air they were just like all day battery life, and then in subsequent articles I've read, I think they've the realistic number is like 26 or 27, whereas the other ones are like way in the 30s.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh, yeah, I don't know what that would work for you, because you were always by the end of the day in the red.
I know, but I always have a way to charge it too.
True.
But the little the little sling strap thing is so funny to me.
That is so marketed towards.
I was confused about the cases that they were advertising, like the like yarn, not yarn, but like the like threaded ones.
Yeah.
But then they zoomed out and it just looked like a normal case. And I was like, what are they?
I was,
because I was like, oh, dude, like a textured like case that like feels like a. What am I trying to say? Like
a tweed or something?
Yeah, yeah. Like, that would be cool.
It would be, except for
if it gets wet.
Well, wet, or like with fabric, like oils in your hand, like it's gonna get like, and you know, with fabric and clothing, we can just wash it. You can't just toss that in the washing machine. So I feel like it would just start looking yuck quick. Like, with your typical regular hard case, you can take an alcohol swab and like clean it up or whatever. Right. But I don't know. And then they're really proud of those. They're like $59.
Really?
Like,
I don't know. Maybe there's something to them that we're just not aware of. I don't know. But the strap thing. Yeah, and I was like, this is so European.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and they're only connected by magnets. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I can
really.
Yeah, that's not.
So you can just snatch it off?
That's what I would fear.
That's weird.
I'm like, I assume they're strong magnets, because I mean, phones, for as thin as those straps are, phones are kind of heavy. But then it's like, if you're just out and about, like somebody's.
Yeah, that's strange. I'd rather it be like.
Or you're just
chain wallet style.
Or you're just a pair of scissors away from somebody's sleep and just running off with. I don't know. That doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, it is very strange. It's definitely for the European crowd.
Or the young girls, little teens and 20s. I feel like that. They were like that.
I think I texted you of like, next time we go to Disney,
we're
after
gonna
these
count
come
how
out,
many.
Yeah, there's bound to be at least 7
for sure. And my prediction is they will overwhelmingly be girls between the ages of like 16 and 25,
or the gayest of men.
I don't even think they would.
You don't think so? Interesting.
Because I feel like men of all persuasions still would just put them in their pocket.
Generally, yes.
That's
why I say
unless,
the gayest 1%.
I don't even think they would. Maybe Europeans visiting Disneyland, I feel like could, but American men, gay or straight, I feel like they'll still just put it in the bucket.
A man with one, the game becomes gay or European.
I'm telling you, I don't think gay men will lean into that, but we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. And the little battery packs. We should get one just to split between the two of us, like just for like those like Disney days or like going whatever.
My battery be lasting all day.
Whatever.
That's you that be running out of juice.
Sorry, I use mine to my full capabilities.
I don't know. When I'm at Disneyland, I don't find that I'm on my phone all that much.
Yeah. Well, I guess I use like the map thing.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
Shouldn't use that much battery.
Yeah.
But
so I don't know.
Whatever. It's still cool though. Like it's not like, I don't know, like I never liked the plug-in ones where it's like, like you have to take a cord and then now it's like
this one's magnetic, right?
Yeah, it just like it's the MagSafe. It just snaps on.
That's cool.
And it's like a brick, so it just makes your phone thicker. Really, it's not like I don't know. It's just it's nice. Okay. I think Mophie makes one like that because I think George has one.
Okay.
And that just goes on
sticks
like
on?
yeah.
Okay.
Which is probably cheaper than the iPhone. Than the Apple
Mophie's
one.
a reputable brand. I have a couple from old phones past. Well, one of them, it was back when it was the 30 pin, so it would have been iPhone 4S. You plug it in and you could bend it and it would sit on the back of your phone. But it still had to be plugged in.
Yeah.
And then the next generation a few years ago I got it was just a battery brick that you plug, connected by USB, and then the other end goes into your phone.
Yeah.
So
the one that George has, it sticks on and it has a kickstand, so you can stand your phone up. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So I don't know, maybe we'll just get a Mophie one. It's probably like $40 cheaper, for being honest. Yeah. But that bright white with the Apple logo on it, oof.
The battery pack is white. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that classic.
Wait, do they come
Apple
in the
white.
color, like phone colors though?
Ooh, I don't know. Huh, the one that they showed on the video was like that classic Apple white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, as far as the Apple stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing I can think of.
We'll talk about them in 6 months when we have some negative things to say. Maybe.
Gosh. I do have a follow up.
Oh boy.
That a listener asked me was, remember when we were talking about last week with masculinity in football? And,
oh boy. Is William sexist?
No, that wasn't the question. So we were like, things that we consider masculine. You were like, generally it would probably include a proclivity towards sports, whether watching or playing or both. So what do you classify from a dude's perspective? What things are feminine? And like if a woman didn't have that quality, that you would consider her not feminine. For example, the example I was given when asked was like, oh, well, since you don't cook, expressing to a female, does that make you less feminine? As you were kind of saying, if you don't like sports, that makes you less masculine?
I mean, you don't really cook.
I know. Does that make me less feminine?
I don't know. I guess I don't think about it.
So,
it's like you have a vagina, right?
Well, then everybody that has a penis should be masculine by that.
That's different. I'm just saying that's how I think of it. That's just like...
Where's the logic there?
I don't know. There doesn't need to be. It's just how it is, man. In fact, I think to a point, men would like a more... I don't know, a more... not a more masculine, but a less feminine woman.
Elaborate.
Like... I think most men would gravitate more toward girls that don't feel like they need to do their makeup all the time, don't feel like they like do like the traditional gender role thing of like, oh, I like cook and clean, and like you go to like, I think we would rather our women be more toward the middle than like super feminine.
Interesting.
Because then you're like more like us, and it's like, yeah, we can understand that more.
Huh.
So because if a chick is into football or like into sports, like that's not a turnoff for us.
Okay.
That's like cool. Like I can sit and I can watch. Like you're like one of the boys almost.
Okay.
Like, and I can have sex with you. That's awesome. Like
So on the spectrum of femininity to masculinity, you just said like, oh, if in the middle, that's like ideal. So at what point in sliding the bar towards masculinity is it a turnoff?
If your voice is super deep.
Interesting. Okay.
You're like, hey, you wanna?
Hey, you wanna go on in here and
Yeah, yeah, like that would be. Hey, you wanna meet me in the bedroom? You wanna eat this pussy? Like that is not. That's not a turn on.
Oh my god. That is hilarious. That is what would turn you off?
That is one thing for sure.
Okay.
That would turn me off.
What else?
What else?
I don't know. Maybe if you're like friends with all dudes, I don't know if that's like considered a masculine trait or not, but like that's like a weird thing.
I mean, a lot of quote unquote tomboy type girls tend to have lots of boy friends, not boyfriends, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That would turn you off?
Nah, I guess not.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, we're pretty simple creatures. We're not complex like y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I guess like give me some fuel.
I honestly don't know, because after this friend mentioned this to me, I was like, huh. And you know, we kind of talked about like the traditional gender roles of, you know, cooking and, you know, whatever, cleaning, nurturing type of things, and I was like, well, you know, what would be a turn off for
but like
guy?
if my girl could change my oil in my car, hell yeah, dude. That's just like $100 less I have to spend every 6 months or whatever it is.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I mean, it's fair.
As a matter of fact, remember we went to that 15-minute oil change, that Valvoline once upon a time with my car? There was a
This
time.
with your Dart, right?
Oh, it might. I don't know, it might have been with my Ionic. No, I think I've taken my Ionic too. Yeah, it was probably with my Dart. But when I first moved out here and I was living up here, I went there, and there was a girl that like was like the. Let me. You know, you just pull in and you're just talking to him from your car, and she was like very obviously knowledgeable in like cars and stuff, and she was cute, and I was like, hell yeah, like this is she's hot, like this is awesome.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
and it's, I don't know, like I guess for some dudes, if like a girl knew more about cars than them, then they would be like, "Ooh, that's." But for me, I'm like, no, you're smarter in a way. You're smart in a way that I'm not. So like that's attractive to me.
Okay. Okay.
So
Ooh, I got one.
maybe smoking, but I don't know if that's a masculine thing necessarily.
it's not.
But
What if?
but that's just a personal.
What
thing
if
too.
the woman was physically stronger than you?
Ooh,
I feel like
that would be tough.
That would, yeah.
Because I'd be afraid for my life. I'd be scared. Like, I don't want to be scared around you. I'd be, you know what I mean?
Why would you
like,
be scared? Why would you think she would just do something?
Because chicks be crazy.
And dudes don't?
Yeah, they do. That's my point.
What if, like, you know how we...
If women were generally more stronger than men, there would still be domestic violence.
No, so like for instance, you know, like I talk shit and review like I'm actually stronger than you when I know I'm not. So like, what if I actually challenged you to like an arm wrestle or wrestle, and I actually took you down? Like, would that?
That would suck.
Okay.
That would hurt my pride for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you have deep voice and physically stronger.
Yeah, that would. But also, like I'm a bigger dude,
Yeah.
so like I'm used to being stronger than everybody.
Yeah.
So like if you're stronger than me, then you're like a freak. You're a freak.
So what if? So okay.
As a female, like.
So would it be different if the girl was bigger than you and stronger than you, or would it hurt more if it was like my size and stronger than you? Because I feel like if she's actually bigger than you, you'd be like, well, I mean, physics, I would expect you to be able to, but I don't know.
Well, if you're stronger than someone, they're just weak.
We're not talking about my strength here. What about, speaking of the masculine, feminine. What if it was like one of them bodybuilder chicks, like
nope.
Muscles on top of muscles, like no even breast tissue practically.
Nah, because I needed some jiggle. And I'm not joking about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like
all right.
during sexy time, like I like to see some movement. But if you're just like hard rock and I'm just like banging a boulder.
Banging a boulder.
That's not
okay. Of all the words you could use, I was not ready for that one.
An alliteration. That's all. That's the only reason I chose it.
I don't know what's funnier, imagining a boulder or just imagining banging on a hard surface.
Just crunch. Bang, 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 yeah, dude. Like when you have sex, it sounds like a hammer hitting an anvil. It's like ting, tong, tong, ting. I would not. Yeah, no, that's no.
All right, so you have 3 things. All right.
Yeah.
And presumably if she possessed all 3, then that's definitely a no-go.
There's no way I'm approaching you. There's just absolutely no way.
You want to come over to the house?
And she's just all ripped with huge like fucking triceps and everything. Like, nah, dude.
Oh my god.
Like huge traps and just fucking like she walks all wide, you know? Nah.
I wish we actually knew somebody like that and that you could make a skit like that.
That's terrifying.
That was funny to me.
Even like UFC fighters, like the women UFC fighters, like some of them, like I look at their face and they go, oh, they're good looking, but then like you see their body and they're just like ripped out of control, and it's just like there's no way. You know what I mean? Maybe if I was like a super in shape guy, because that's like a thing that I like, that obviously like I want that in myself, so I guess I would maybe want that in the girl, but like, nah, I don't want a chick that knows how to like get my carotid and fucking put me out to sleep. Like, I can't fall asleep. She's like, I got you, you know?
Let me put my hands on you.
Yeah. Just fucking, and there's nothing I could do about it if she wanted to. Yeah, no, nah, nope. I don't know how women do it.
Oh my god.
That's terrifying.
Whew. I'm sorry, that made my stomach hurt.
All right, let's do some tops here.
Okay.
This is one that you put in. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and read it for us.
So a woman shares the messages she got from her boyfriend after she caught him cheating. Let's see, the caption says, after catching your boyfriend cheating, can you move or slightly this way? Unless you want me putting some glasses on. A woman decided to post his text messages, and they've gone wildly viral for absurdly unserious they are. In the messages, he tells her that he, quote, just cannot stop cheating, end quote, on her, but insists it's not his fault. He claims she must be, quote, paying off a debt. And that her suffering is something he'll lovingly help her get through by continuing to cheat until the debt is paid off. Seriously. What was meant to be an apology turned into one of the most delusional deflections of all time, and people online can't stop quoting it.
What?
Yeah, read these. I'll let you read these messages because they are wild. This is from him, I assume, yeah.
I have no idea what karma you paying for, but I just cannot stop cheating on you. I love you so much, okay? But you need to understand that this is you paying for a debt I know nothing about. But I love you, and I will help you and be here until you finish paying for it, okay, my love? That is crazy, dude.
Yes.
You are out of your fucking mind.
I want to meet this man because I'm like, I need to...
No, you don't.
No, I want to meet him because... I want to know what kind of life he leads to where he thought this was an okay thing to say. Like, how delusional is your existence right now?
Yeah, he's obviously stupid.
Like,
I mean, no punctuation. I mean,
but that his brain could Like, is he on drugs? Like, how does a brain come up with this?
No, he's a narcissist.
Of the utmost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially like when someone like that gets caught doing something, it's just like, how can I get out of this? It's just
He's not even saying like the textbook things that men getting caught cheating would say. I give him points for originality, but he pulled this one out of nowhere.
Paying for a debt I know nothing about.
What?
And the fact that he says, I just cannot stop cheating on you. It's like, yeah, this is a you thing, man. Like, this is a you can't control yourself thing. Yeah.
Like I said, he didn't even go the route of like, well, you know, you don't give me affection, or, you know, trying to justify it that way. He was just like, yo, juju must be bad. You paying for something, so I gotta be part of the plan to make you learn your I don't know.
That's crazy, dude. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about this.
Right?
I mean, he's obviously just out of his mind.
Yeah. But then that also begs the question of like, I don't know how long they were together, but if it's considered cheating, I assume some maybe length of time. How were there no red flags before this? How was he in this girl's mind a decent person until this?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love you so much. No, you don't.
Yeah.
So there's some reason that he likes keeping her around. That's not like sexual. Like there's got to be something else. You know what I mean?
I guess, but
paying off a debt.
Yeah. And even that is like, oh, so you think I'm a shitty person on top of cheating on me?
Right. Yeah.
Like there's so many insults in here.
Yeah, this is top tier gaslighting, like you said. This is, I mean, yeah, man. Good for you for being creative, I guess. I mean,
that's about all I'd give him points for, originality.
It's almost like I'm doing this to you because you in a past life cheated on someone else. You know, it's like that's basically what you're saying of like, I went to a medium and they told me that I should cheat on you because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's equivalent to that. It's like, I got my palm read and they were like, your girlfriend's a bad person and you need to correct it by showing her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's...
Then just leave her.
100%. But then she'll just keep doing it to other men. So you have to take the fall here. And...
I guarantee this is teaching her a lesson, but not a good one for men in general.
Yeah. That's pretty wild. Mm-hmm. I don't know about that. All right, let's do this week's science.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Yep. So, farting helps reduce high blood pressure and is good for health. Farting is important because it releases gas buildup in your intestines, which can cause discomfort and bloating. It's a natural bodily function that helps maintain digestive health. This is what I've been saying. Yesterday was a trial for you.
I feel like I'm being gaslit.
But that's a good pun.
Into you trying to justify your flatulence.
Yeah, well, you must be paying off a debt from that I have no knowledge of.
I'm sure my mom would agree with you.
That's a good point.
With as much as I used to fart as a kid. I wish I'd have had these types of things to be like, see, Mom?
Yep. Okay. And to go with that...
Oh, God, there's more?
There's more. This is what I've been saying for years now.
I like how it automatically assumes it's the dude farting because they know.
Study reveals that farting next to your partner is a sign of a healthy relationship. A lighthearted yet insightful study, suggests that couples who feel comfortable farting around each other often share a deeper level of intimacy, trust, and emotional security. That's exactly what I've been saying. This kind of openness signals a lack of shame and strong emotional bonding, which are key indicators of a healthy, lasting relationship. When partners can let their guard down, literally, it reflects authenticity, acceptance, and psychological safety, all of which foster deeper connection and long-term satisfaction. If you can laugh, relax, and be yourself, even when it's awkward, you're probably doing love right.
You were way too excited to read that. Your voice went big high.
I mean, it's science.
Say that again?
It's science.
I don't disagree, as reluctant as I was in the beginning of our relationship to disagree with this. However, comma,
Last night was bad. I think, but like, I don't know, there's a thing, like, just a fart is one thing, like, if it doesn't stink, but if it fucking reeks, like mine did last night, it's like, yeah, that's kind of a different thing, though, because then it's like, oh, that's pungent, and I don't want to smell that.
That is an understatement for yesterday. This smell pulled up with luggage and unpacked and settled in.
It did. It was a lingering scent.
It was like, you know, your general odoriferous smells, you know, it's like a waft and like, ooh, and you know, a few seconds later it dissipates. It was like that smell came in and was like, hey. And then when you thought it was done, it cycled back. It was like, hey!
It was bad, and it was. I couldn't stop farting. I sound like that guy in the text messages. I couldn't stop farting around you. That's just how comfortable I am with you. That I'm the most comfortable farting around you. And if you don't like it, it must be something that you did previously.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
I'm like I said, if my mom is listening to this episode, she is clapping and saying karma.
Uh-huh.
Because
that's exactly what that guy said. This must be karma.
Dirty, yeah.
So maybe that guy has a point. Maybe he's not wrong. Oh my god, this is so funny.
The fart was spicy.
They were bad. They were bad yesterday.
It smelled like seasonings.
It did. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yep. They were bad. And sometimes like I fart and it doesn't stink.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just fun. It's funny.
Actually, the majority of the time you do, I don't smell it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the majority of the time I fart, they don't stink, surprisingly. But when they do,
last night made up for.
Yeah. And like I genuinely I would get the urge like every few minutes.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Like we were out to eat. We had ramen yesterday before my comedy show.
Oh yeah.
And I was just ripping them in the like I could not. I don't know, man. Like it was bad.
I'm so glad that they didn't smell like when we were in the restaurant. They didn't smell like, because I would have been like, I'm leaving.
Well, I'm
leaving the restaurant.
I'm pretty sure that the smell came from that ramen.
You think so?
Yeah,
it wasn't from the truckload of fries you had the previous night?
No, I was gassy, but they didn't stink. But
what
after
about the ramen upset your stomach though?
I don't know. I didn't upset my stomach.
I mean, well,
it made it alive.
It upset things.
It upset you. It upset your nostrils. But I don't know. Like, there's a couple slabs of pork, which I like. Since being with you, I don't really eat pork. Like, I'll eat bacon every once in a while, but not that much. Like there was bacon on the burger I got at Red Robin, and that might have contributed to my gassiness.
Okay.
But I don't know. I get like that pork with like the spice and like the seasoning of the ramen. I'm pretty confident it was the ramen. Yeah.
Well, we're not going there no more.
Yeah, we are.
Or you can't
That
order
ramen
that.
was fire, dude. That ramen was good.
It wasn't good to us.
It was good to us. All right, we'll save the other topic for next time.
All right.
Football game starting. You have to watch the first half with me.
What?
Yeah, this is because you didn't watch last week because our schedules didn't align with the game.
Oh, okay.
So just the first half. I'm not gonna make you watch the
How
whole
long
thing.
is that? Like
like
5
an
hours?
hour.
Oh.
Probably like an hour, maybe an hour and a half if it takes a long time. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So like until like 11:30, maybe watch.
All right. Are we gonna watch it in the TV room? I don't have to watch it on a computer screen.
Yeah, I'll have to screen share it probably from my iPad.
Oh,
But
it's not on something we have.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It's on Fox. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's either on like Hulu or I think YouTube TV, but we don't have that obviously. But
Okay.
it's annoying. Watching football is annoying now.
Aw.
It really is. Like if you want to watch every game, which nobody really watches every game, but to watch every game, it costs you like $1,000 of like just
Jeez.
different services and stuff. Like yeah, it's crazy.
You would think somebody would just make, like NFL would just make a streaming thing that has, everything.
You would think that.
Like, like well, I assume the app exists, but it's used every 4 years for Olympics where you can just go in there
Oh
and,
right.
pick your sport or athletes that you're following. And, if you catch it live, cool. If not, you can watch the replay. They should just do something
even
like that.
I have my MLB TV subscription through T-Mobile, and even then, like if it's on like Apple TV, because sometimes Apple TV airs like Friday night games, I can't watch it on the app. I know, it's so dumb. It's so stupid.
I don't know. That's weird. They should. I feel like each league or NFL.
NFL has their own version of that, but
But
again, if it's on like a specific, if they've sold like the airtime or whatever, however they do
Yeah.
it, like the rights, whatever, to that game, to like whatever. I'm sure most games you'd be able to watch,
Yeah.
but there are going to be specific ones
that are.
they're like, no, we
missing
paid for,
opportunity.
yeah.
They
we
should just
paid
be
for
like
this.
$200 a year in all the NFLs
I
ever.
could not agree more.
And I feel like people would gladly pay that.
100%.
Because then they don't have to worry about missing it or
Absolutely.
Whether they have the channel it comes on or
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just not how things are working right now. And hopefully they outlaw it in like within like the next like 5 to 10 years.
outlaw what?
Just like all this nonsense, like
Oh.
not being able to watch it
Yeah,
through
yeah.
like, just give me a service that I can watch the games. Like it's just so like blackouts and stuff are so stupid.
Or if it's like with MLB, it's like you can't watch like any Southern California
Right.
games
It's
because you're
like
in that
that's-
region. Or
it's like what you completely remove the point of me
Yeah,
getting it.
yeah.
If I'm like, if I like my local team, like I'm lucky enough, well, whatever, that like I follow a team from another state.
Right.
So like generally speaking, it's not an issue, but it's like if I just want to watch my local team,
you can't.
I can't.
MLB is
I
not going to
basically
be your.
can't- yeah. Like I'll have to get like a cable and log in through that and like do like the live TV. It's just like
Yeah,
that's so
that's
stupid.
dumb.
It's so stupid. Anyway, so let's go watch some football. Are you ready for some football? A Monday night party. Who sung that song originally? It's a country artist that you probably know.
Garth Brooks.
Ooh, close. Hank Williams Jr.
Oh, okay. I've heard that name before.
Anywho, all right. That does it for us this week. Follow us on Instagram at Willie_D20.
And Eb_Nick.
If you have any questions, topics, comments, send them to thickthinpod@gmail.com or leave them in the comments on the video. Like, subscribe, share. If you send this to your best friend, our viewership should grow by double, and it still hasn't, so you're not following my instructions, which I don't appreciate. But nonetheless, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.